Hey guys, I wanted to take you behind the scenes of a church audio video lighting integrator warehouse workshop that we've got behind me here. So welcome to Churchfront's primary warehouse here in Florida. It's actually kind of a mess right now because we're having to expand. Our team is growing a lot. Definitely check out the link below to our application page for all the job openings we have. Lots of growth happening around here. We're looking to hire some great people, so check that out if you want to apply. We have all these power tools out because Vance and Matt and Sean, the rest of the team, we're actually adding some partitions to these spaces here to create more separate office workspaces so we can have more people working out of this place. So primarily right now we have our assembly team working here. Folks like Noah, who's assembling rack like this one right here. He'll be a field technician working out on installs in churches, but then when there's not an install happening, he can be back here installing things ahead of time. That's one key aspect of our workflow for integration, is doing assembly ahead of time. It allows us to assemble better product here in the warehouse. We basically have a light manufacturing operation going on here because there's so many details that go into the rack. If you look closer, you'll see all the cabling. You can keep doing your thing, Noah. We don't want to interrupt you, but we've got all the cabling and the terminations happening. Like right now, Noah is working on integrating the GX4816 stage box into an audio patch bay. We have the bit tree patch bay up there. This is a cool design innovation because it makes it so the client doesn't have to unplug the XLRs from the preamps all the time if they want to make patch changes. Instead, they're going to be able to do it from the front of the rack right here. So if you look right here, this is the bit tree patch bay. And it's a normalized patch bay, so when you don't have a cable in here, the signal just passes through. But if you put the little patch cable in, then you can reroute things from the front in a very convenient way. This is our Audio World rack. So we've got our Fulcrum acoustic drive flex amps down here. This system has like 4 main point source speakers, and it's got a couple subs, it got some front fills. Maybe there's delays. I got to look at the plans. We can actually look at that in a second here. We go off of the plans and assembling all of this. We've got the AHM matrix processor. We've got in-ear monitor transmitters. We've got wireless microphones, and then our network patch bays here. This rack is probably, I'd say, like 90 to 95% assembled. Some of the rest of the assembly will happen on site when we actually integrate all the cabling in there. The next rack is our video and computer and lighting world rack. There's probably a lighting node going in here somewhere. Maybe not.
DMX node is in this one.
Where is it?
It's in this one.
Oh, the DMX node is going to be in this one instead. I don't think it's in there yet.
No, we don't have it.
Yeah, we don't. It's not in yet. So it's also a game of we have to procure everything, get it here. Sometimes there's longer lead times on other items. So it's a fun process. We're juggling a lot of plates around here. So got the network patch bay and the Dream Machine by Unify. Got a computer here. We've got an ATEM. We've got the NDI encoders and decoders by KiloView. Been implementing these more because NDI is super powerful for a lot of distributed video needs. And then down here, we've got our adder KVMs. I've been really excited about using those more. Use them at my church, love them. And then we've got our Mac Minis and the Sonic expansion chassis with the Echo 3 expansion chassis down here with the PCIe cards that has the deck links in them, and you can put 10 gigabit Ethernet connections in them and expand the connectivity. And then we got another audio amp in the bottom of this one. This is for some of their distributed lobby speakers. So that rack's going to be behind stage with this design. This one's going to be in a different room right behind front of house. So as Noah and other technicians are working on the project, they can go off of a plan set. So we design all these plans in Vectorworks. It's a building information modeling software, and we have a top plan view of everything. So yeah, this system I can see I've got an array of 1, 2, 3, 4 main speakers, 2 subs that are stacked, a bunch of front fills along the front of it. And it looks like we didn't need delays on this room. It's not quite long enough to need it. We've got our power schedules and receptacle schedules, the power call outs. We're coordinating a lot with electricians on telling them where we need power and low voltage boxes. And then Here's a couple section views, so you can see kind of what the elevations are going to look like looking at the stage. So you can see those two subs are stacked. Here's all of our lights. We also work with structural engineers, and we let them know what the loads are going to be on the building, so they can take a look at all that and make sure it's all stamped and approved by them, that there's not going to be any complications to the structure of the building. Here is the acoustical predictions of this Fulcrum PA system. This is from Fulcrum 1. One thing that's really important prior to install is the cabling schematic. So you probably can't read all the little text in here, but this shows how everything is connected to each other. So here's like our mixing console and stage box connections. Here's our PA system, from the DSP to all the amps to the speakers to the other bunch of other speakers and front fills. Same thing for the video system, gets a schematic. So does the lighting system and the DMX and all the networking. We have all of our patch bays that get labeled, all the floor boxes and connector plates, and so on. If you guys want to see more content on the channel from our design and engineering team with the models and schematics, definitely let me know down below in the comments. We can do something like that. Yeah, so what's really great about having a dedicated space for assembly like this one is right behind Sean here, we have all these bins that have our inventory of all the materials, like when we need blanks that say Churchfront on them to go to the equipment rack, or we need some toolless keystone jacks for our network patch bays. All of the little stuff is right here, so they can just very quickly assemble it here in the equipment rack. How long have I been going?
You got 8 minutes.
Huh, it's almost YouTube. It's almost long enough for a good YouTube video. So once the job is fully assembled, then it either can get prepared to be put in our trailer to be trucked to the job site. We have our own truck or trailer, or depending on where it is in the country, how much equipment it is, we'll use freight companies to get the equipment safely to the job site. So here's an example of a shipment that's ready to go fairly soon here. You see these two little equipment racks that are packed up here with the boxes on top. And we'll call up the freight company, they'll come pick it up, and they'll send it to the job site. This one's gonna get installed here just in a couple weeks. As I'm looking at this, I'm like, I feel like we need more. I think we need more protection on the edges. Oh, we're taking this one.
Yeah, we're packing
Oh.
that one. So
I was more like, if we were freighting this, I'd be like, I want more on there. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Okay, never mind. We're all good. This one is gonna have, if you saw, maybe we'll keep this in there. You guys can watch this process in real time. I don't know anything about the logistics that's happening, but this is going on our trailer. When we freight things, that's where I definitely get more paranoid. Freight companies don't always have people that care about the equipment as much as we do. So we need to like super reinforce and package everything really nicely. But this is going on our trailer. We know our drivers are A-okay. Yeah, like here's a couple more racks. These are mostly assembled, ready to go. We try to get ahead of the assembly side of things, even if the install is for a ways out, just so we don't have any backlogs of work that has to happen here. And this was my temporary desk for today because we're building offices, so I just posted up here on the Allen and Heath Avantis. I hope you guys enjoyed this little behind the scenes look. I know, I apologize, it's a little bit of a mess. These guys do keep it nice and clean, but it's kind of a construction site right now. Like I said, go check out the job board for Churchfront down below, hiring multiple roles, especially the technician roles. Love to have you join our team if it's a good fit. So learn more about those job openings below, and we'll see you guys next time.